Hey, darling, can I talk to you about something really serious for a sec?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit worried about Wayne. He hasn't been the same since we did the show last week. I think I don't know what it is. I think he's suffering severe shell shock.
Really? In what way?
Well, he's withdrawn and he's just moody, and he thinks he's Ethel Merman.
You'll be swell! You'll be great!
Wayne!
Snap out of it! Snap out of it! You're not Ethel Merman! Stop now!
For God's sake!
He wasn't with a kick in the ass.
Kick ass! Kick ass! Kick ass!
He wasn't with a kick in the ass.
For God's sake, man, snap out of it!
Oh, shit. I feel much better. Why am I dressed in a dress? I'm not Ethel Merman.
You've been like this for 7 days straight.
Oh, well, I can understand why. Yes, people, welcome back to another edition.
Round two.
And people seem to enjoy it, so we're bringing you back Not Worth a Kick in the Arse. Yes, people.
People who didn't enjoy it wouldn't be listening to this.
Well,
So-
that's actually a good point.
So, anyone who didn't enjoy it, fuck you.
Exactly. Fuck off. We don't want you. We don't serve your kind here. Literally. And can I just say something too? Is this place a bit different?
Yeah.
Something seems to. I don't know. But something seems different.
Yeah.
Different environment. I don't know. Who's weird? Who cares?
Well, it's...
Something's off. I don't know. But,
I can't tell with all the lights being off at the moment.
yeah. Why are we recording in the dark? Well, who cares anyway? Yes, but we've got lots of shit to talk about tonight. Plenty of shit. And you've got topics and shit you want to bring up. And
I've got a sheet. A sheet. Not shit.
a sheet. And it has stuff on it, I hope.
No.
It's just a blank bit of paper.
No, it's just...
Give people a quick rundown of the things we're going to be talking about, and we're going to decide if it's worth or not worth a kick in the arse.
Oh, well... Yeah, I don't want to ruin the surprises.
Okay, so
I should give a big thank. We should probably produce two thanks, though.
Why?
Because we did have a couple of people. Adalia, thank you very much for the help. It was dragged. It was.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be part of your nonsense. And the player's negotiator was, the wedding's off.
No.
Don't get married.
No, you know how I seriously negotiated? I said, look, I'll go see Smurfs 2 in September.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
I think she got the better end of the deal. I don't know about actually 2 seconds of airtime with this show or the Smurfs. I don't know.
Yeah. And the other person we should probably thank is Paul for volunteering to be on the show today.
No, we don't want him.
Yes, we do.
This is our show.
But we do want him. It's just...
Yeah, we said no questions. We want no guests on the show. This is... I can't think. What's that fucking line? Oh, this is our country. This is our show.
This is our land.
We literally...
These are our beings.
What?
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. That's what I'm trying to...
You know, kind of related to the intro of this show.
I was trying to think of it. This is our hill. This is our beans. This is our show. We literally want no guests, no questions.
Yes, we do. Don't listen to him.
No,
don't
just
listen
topics.
to him. We just want topics.
Exactly. We don't want nothing else.
But I do think Paul would be good. I've heard Paul on other shows, and it would be good value on this show. So maybe in a couple of weeks. I said
maybe you can have a worth a kick in the arse.
Yeah, maybe we'll give Paul. If you're listening, pretty soon we're going to come over there, your country, and deliver a big kick in the ass.
You get a tattoo on your ass of a boot print. You can be on the show.
Yeah.
But I think we've got to kick this off, and I want to kick it off with something that wasn't worth a kick in the ass from last night.
All right.
Now,
all right. How are you doing, by the way?
I was great until I was driving to work, peaceful, whistling away, listening to Rocky IV.
You can't whistle.
No, I can't whistle. Listening to listening to Rocky IV, listening to my whistle.
It's like, wow, what an adventurous life
As you can see, me driving, I don't pay much attention.
Somebody's whistling.
It's me! Well, it was only me in the car, but then, I don't know. Apparently I thought it was Ethel Merman, so I was trying to sing, but apparently I couldn't sing, so I just whistle away.
I've heard that Ethel Merman virus, it strikes every... it strikes the...
I've approached AMC about The Walking Dead. It's going to become the Ethel Dead. The Ethel Dead. Everyone just walks with their arms out, you be swell! Anyway, back to my... Go we go.
The Walking Merman.
You hear a moan at the start. She's a zombie.
Do an edit of the opening with
Why is a zombie?
no, of like Walking Dead, and at the end you see this big woman. And look, anyone who doesn't know where that's from,
You're an
has
idiot.
no business listening to
Just
this
for
show.
sake.
Yeah.
From Airplane/Flying Eye, if you don't know, if you have probably... If you don't know that movie, turn this shit off now and go watch it.
If
I
you
don't care
know that movie, you're not worth a kick in the ass.
You're not worth it. And seriously, I'm telling you seriously, if you haven't seen Airplane/Flying Eye, turn this shit off now and go watch it.
Yeah, it's in the top five.
I'm like telling you this shit.
That's funny for a
I was
start.
going to say, that's actually... But funnily enough, I think we're more confusing. But back to
Yeah.
I was going to work, driving, yes, whistling. What happened was, I was very peaceful, very calm. Out of nowhere, this woman behind a bus was stuck. In a car, by the way. She wasn't just on the road. She was in a car.
Stuck in this bus. How does this affect you?
She was in a car.
Yeah.
And the bus pulled up to drop kids off because the little bastards have got to walk. This bitch, I won't mention her nationality, she's Indian, by the way.
No.
Decided to pull out in front of me, no indicator, nothing, sideswipe my car like a Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome fucking attack, and seriously, I had to fucking run up the side of a gutter.
Were you in your jacket?
I wish I was, because I would have ran that bitch down and pulled that. Seriously, it was like being chased down by she had a mohawk as well, like the guy from fucking Bennett, Mad Max from the Road Warrior.
Hey, that's my character, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. She fucking ran me off the... Leave the weapon too. Remember when
Yeah,
he killed... I killed your wife. Drive your car, run off the fucking road. That's exactly what I felt like. This fucking crazy bitch. And you know what? She just drove off.
Did you end up in a straitjacket in the bottom of the ocean?
I was too busy singing Ethel Merman.
I was thinking, did you go up to her like the bit in Mad Max? You know when Mad
Yeah, I
Max
just
holds the gun?
that's popping my shoulder bag in.
No. You go up to her, you go, I'm gonna only ask... Remember when Mad Max grabs the guy in the first movie and goes,
Yeah.
I'm only going to ask you this once. You'll be swell! You'll be great! And that would have freaked her out.
If I found out where she lived, I would have done what he did in Lethal Weapon 2 when he pulls down the house, it stumps. I would have just pulled my car and then gone, shit, I'm late for work! But no, I swear, it was one of those... And the bitch just drove off. And I didn't realise
Did she say sorry? Or?
No! I don't even think she even noticed. And literally, like, there was luckily a slight little graze along the car. But I couldn't
Yeah,
believe this shit.
Remember that bit in Batman Returns when he drives the Batmobile down the road and cars are flinging up? That's probably where she is.
I
right
need the bat missile. I needed my car to divide and to be scared. And the thing is, this guy, because she got through the red lights, and this guy pulls up and goes, Jesus Christ, mate, you're lucky she didn't wipe you out. I'm like, no shit. I literally felt like I was in a Daytona fucking rally. It was ridiculous.
I'm just getting this image of this little woman driving the Batmobile heading down a city street. So sorry.
She was driving like the Penguin in that little fucking fake car. Just,
Are you sure it wasn't the Penguin?
I think the Penguin had better driving skills.
The Penguin Indian? They can't.
I was
remember.
Maz, I'm going to find this bitch. I'm going to take her keys and drop it in that vat of fucking bolted lead from Terminator 2 and throw her in. Yeah, get your adios. Throw her keys in there. She just, honestly, people learn how to...
Was she an older woman?
I don't know. She seemed youngish, but she had kids. Either way,
She had kids. Jesus, and she's all right flinging them about in other
and
cars.
she's like, oh, I'm not going to use my indicator. I'm just going to pull it into oncoming traffic. It's like, woman, your driving deserves a kick in the ass. Seriously. And that's
Okay, here's the thing. I was thinking about this through the week. Is a kick in the ass a compliment to people?
No!
Or is it... It's not worth a kick in the ass.
It's not worth. So it's so unworthy. It's so unworthy.
She's not getting a kick in the ass.
That's too much. That's too much thought.
Okay.
It's just not worth a kick. It's just so much less effort. I don't want to raise my foot to kick you in the ass.
That actually goes into a good topic that... see, I'm really sucking up here because Dahlia's...
No.
Basically, Dahlia asks, you know how we're asking for topics? We had 3 people respond, which is in 3 more than we expected. That's right. Which is, I was hoping we were going to make up the topic, but apparently people decided to put topics in.
We don't even listen to the show.
Dahlia asks, some people's morals need to be kicked in the backside. Putting it mildly. Do you remember when we encountered those 2 arrogant idiots on the train after the Man United game versus A-League All-Star game? Yeah.
Yes, people, you didn't listen to last week's show.
I think, that was last week. Plus, okay, now this is something I didn't speak about last week, which is kind of interesting. Plus the booing of the Australian team by the Australians.
That's the Australian way. We're so Australian, we turn our own. We do turn our own kind.
I will stand in my soapbox for a sec. Which begs the question: what's so? I'm going to stand on this box. And I'm only going to stand on it if there's soap in it. I do think I have noticed lately morals on the road and just morals in general.
I told you, send Mad Max.
We're getting like at the stadium when we were watching that game, that Man United game last week, when the Australians started booing their own side. I'm like, is this Rocky IV or something?
Yeah.
I don't. It's like I said last week. I don't get people.
People are bastards. That's just the way it is. People are, and I don't think this is just an Australian thing. I do think people do turn on their own people when they're not performing as well as they should.
Well, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about just like courtesy, courtesy behaviour. I mean, how many times on the road?
Because they buy a ticket, they think they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, but it's not just that. I mean, how many times on the road? And I mean, there's a certain expectation of the way to behave. Like that I thought was inbuilt in people.
I'm going to bring up another thing. Driving. Our dad.
He might listen to this shit.
I hope he does, because he's driving. It's like, if someone comes, oh, you pushy bastard, you terrible driver. His version of when he does it, I'm just going to be a bit sneaky and push shit.
It's Batmobile.
Get back there, you bastard, you pushy shit.
The line's back there!
But his version, it's all going to be a bit sneaky. So in people's heads, they're probably not thinking they're rude.
Okay.
So it's like, he's not thinking he's pushy, but when someone else is, oh, you pushy bastard, get back in line.
It's going to be interesting after he listens to this. I don't live here, just keep that in fact, I mean, this place is just...
It's different. I know, something is different. I don't know why we got the lights off, but it's very dark. But
I try turning them on, but...
No power.
Yeah.
Something weird about this place.
Yeah.
Normally we record at our own house, but I don't know where we are today. It's just weird. Anyway, what's next?
Well, do you want to talk about? Sorry, I just looked at this on the sheet, and it just reminded me of something. Ever been to the Paul? We'll speak about something that happened in his country recently. Last week,
England. Please, no one knows.
Yeah.
Just Paul.
His country, Trinidad. No.
Madagascar.
Yeah, that's right. Now, where is Paul? Which part of England is he from again?
It's all the same.
Basically,
I'll say London.
News came out last week that a man was caught, and I sent you this link.
Oh, this story, okay. I was wondering where you were going with it.
A man was caught.
I was innocent. I was framed. Where do you hear this shit?
He was caught in a car by police, totally naked, with a prostitute.
Oh, no. Continue the story.
Yeah, I'm going. Now,
that's the normal part, people.
Now, you've got so many reasons that you can come up with when you're caught like that. So many. I mean, you can kind of turn around and say, look,
she forced me to do it.
That's right. Told me she's been obsessed. It's probably more believable than what he came up with.
You know what? This is what, in that case, you just do the woman from Naked Gun. I give up. You're caught. You're fucked. All right, just give up. But yeah, what was this guy's excuse?
Well, the only excuse I could think of that he could have used was, we were driving and there was this spider and it was like, get off that clothes.
I was having a smoke. The pants caught fire.
Sure. That's right. Even though they're in the back's totally fine.
Do a top 10 of what our excuses would have been.
I can only think of one.
Yeah, well, that's true. I guarantee you.
No, we should.
This was not one of them. That's for sure. This is one of the worst.
Well, what does this Rhodes Scholar, this genius, this man who's going to be leading the UN one day, turn around and say? He turns around and says, "Look, she was just showing me where I could buy some tomatoes."
Seriously, that's going to be naked in a car I'm just trying to find some tomatoes.
Look, I can identify with him because
I would have let him off. But that excuse alone, I'd be like, you know what? Go ahead.
have you ever been to the fruit shop like that?
That was probably the fuckwit that ran me off the road.
Yeah.
I'm just buying tomatoes.
That's true. But the thing, I mean, how often have you been like? I go shopping like that all the time.
Oh yeah, I was like, I could walk around the shopping centre and make it up.
in a trolley, just thrusting back and forth, going, I just wanted to find some spam.
Just need some fruit. It takes me a while. I'm shopping around the
It
trolley.
takes me 4 hours to go shopping. I always wonder.
You know, I'm just a
Try
nudist.
getting through the checkout.
Here's a perfect excuse. I'm a nudist. Problem solved.
Yeah.
I'm giving this bloody slut a lift.
Or you could turn around and say, look, she's helping me find my keys. Even that is unbelievable. She's looking for my keys, and we couldn't find them in the clothes, and she turned around and said, oh, they could be in a brief spot that's hard to find, so I tore all my clothes up.
The thing is just trying to confuse the cop. You go, I'm wearing clothes, you're not. Just see what they answer with a bit. Make it go, no, you're a shit.
Holy shit, maybe I'm totally nuts. In fact, I think I need to buy some fruit. And the police officer went up to him.
He stripped off first, gave him his clothes, and then went and got some tomatoes.
I tell you, there's more about this world.
I love the world.
No, but every week I'm turning around.
I'm not giving that guy a kick in the ass. That guy, he wins a medal for that excuse. That is genius.
No, that is worth a kick in the ass, so he does get a kick in the
A tomato in the face.
ass. Now, we finally give him, because he would have been arrested. So, he wouldn't have got his bag of tomatoes.
He should be the sponsor of Rotten Tomatoes website. Put his face on there.
Him in the car, the logo could be him in the car screwing this chicken, like, going, woo! Being caught.
Like the hand against the window, like Titanic.
Yes, right there.
Just tomato juice running down.
That's
Now, that would have made Titanic a better film.
Maybe, I'd love to see how he makes tomato juice. Not just a tomato sauce.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Depends if she was attractive or not.
Yeah.
She might have deserved a kick in the ass.
I tell you, I'm having every week weirder and weirder people say, I don't mind a bit of weird, but there are some things that just baffle me. Like,
That's why the show exists.
Well, yeah, this show wouldn't exist if it wasn't for people like that.
It's people. I love the world because of the fact they're twisted. If they're not twisted, we wouldn't have any shows.
A lot of this, like that story I picked up was in the newspaper on a basically in Sydney. There's a newspaper that you read on the way home, and they always have weird shit in there. But it's funny because you'll see people. Like, they'll be reading it, and they'll always have the same reaction to the same story, which is,
I think it's going to be like that guy from Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
When he finds out Alex is the one who grabbed his...
tomatoes! Like, yeah, woo! But let me tell you another. I was on the way to work the other week, right?
the other week.
Last week. Last week.
2 months ago.
Yeah, sometime. I can't remember what day.
You were naked buying fruit?
That's why it took me a while to get to work. But some guy walked past me, and this is what he said to me. Because I parked it, so he said to me, have you seen a pool table go past here? What? And, on a train? No. This is, I was walking to work.
I just said, yep.
All I could, I was trying to think of something witty, something that just helped him get his answer that would satisfy him, and all I could think of was, no.
What are you going to say?
Yes.
If you said yes, you should have said yes to just see what the conversation came of that.
I think it was that same woman driving. She was hanging a pool table at the window trying to smash cars.
He was looking for tomatoes at the same time.
I mean, look, if there's not a case for a nutter.
Last week you told us a story of a guy knocking door. Carpet's here. Oh, we don't want to deliver your carpet, so we're going to leave it at your place. And then you have a guy asking you, give us a pool table.
Around here. Yeah.
Where do you fucking go? Where do you live?
I just work. That's all. I live life. I get up.
We need to take a camera into the street.
I'm like, what pool table? And I was trying to think of what made him. What's the story behind that?
Was he after a pool table?
Did he invent a sentient pool table?
I'm more worried. Did he lose a pool table? Because how the fuck can you lose a fucking pool table?
Well, maybe he was moving, and all of a sudden it's like this pool table like fell off the truck, and woo, like big comedy routine. And he was,
Like Police Academy one with a pinball machine goes.
it goes flying down and stop that pool table. I mean, there is, we're talking about Hollywood not having ideas. There's a movie, that movie Rubber? They could do that with a pool table.
A killer pool table.
No, it could chuck billiard balls. They would hurt a lot more than a tire.
Right, here's a story right here, people. All right. One woman runs a truck off the road. The pool table falls out. It crashes into a vat of tomato juice. And it gets chased after by a naked guy. There's a story. Done. I'm worried. Hollywood would probably make that film.
Peter Jackson, watch your ass. He'd make that.
And in 3D.
The billiard balls would look awesome.
It's so realistic.
Is it, okay, in America, is it billiard balls or pool table balls?
I don't know, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Balls with colours on them, you're knocking holes. That's pretty much the sport.
Yeah.
And how's that a sport?
Pool tables.
Yeah. Billiards.
Well, how is chess a sport?
Oh, yeah, that's well, ask Magneto.
Yeah. But, should we talk about Wolverine?
Can if you want to. I gave my opinion on Dragon the Wolf, but you can say what you think of it.
I liked it.
Oh, there you go.
No, I thought it was good. I thought it was.
That's how long a film really should be.
The more I sit there and think about it, look, it's not a great movie. It's not even a good movie.
It was a decent.
But I tell you, it was a lot better than the Spider-Man trilogy, CJ.
Oh, we spoke about that again today.
Man, I'm telling you now, that is a piece of shit trilogy right now. Like,
I've already got enough hate.
Okay, here's what I say. Basically, if anyone who's read the comic book of Spider-Man is going to love that trilogy because it probably is like. But if you're just like movies and don't give a shit about, haven't followed the origin story or anything like that, that movie is the cheesiest, horrible thing I've ever. How can you defend it?
I would rather
people. People go on about emo Spider-Man, the new one, and all that, and I'm not a huge fan of the original, but at least it didn't have a scene where like a guy's talking about having an itchy crotch in the outfit while being in the elevator.
And deliver pizzas.
Thank you very much, Spider-Man. And all I hear about is, but that's what happens in the comic. Oh, I don't give a shit.
I would kick the comic in the back of its page. I would kick it in the pages.
Not worth a kick in Stanley's backside.
Well, Venom got a kick in the ass because they.
I could rave about how that trilogy is just. It might be true to the comic, but the trilogy is terrible.
People say it's a fun movie. Yeah, I agree. Have fun with it, but don't tell me it's well written.
It's a good movie.
Don't tell me it's well written because that is horseshit. It is not well written.
Deliver us from evil!
The point about Darth Vader, no!
Yeah, and Doc Ock says exactly the same thing.
Shot, I do, and his tentacles fucking raise up.
Not just that, I mean, the whole thing about him turning good at the end with that whole ball of fire.
Exactly. Okay, this is the plot of, I was going to say Transformers 2, might as well be, Spider-Man 2. A doctor builds a ball of fire as an energy.
No, not just that. They've got raindrops keep Butch Cassidy singing on his... isn't it great that a song out of a Western somehow fits into a cheesy comic book movie?
Because they make Superman 2. But what tentacles, they attach to his brain cells so he can control a ball of fire that's natural energy. So he goes insane. The end. That's it.
His wife died. He's very...
Because of himself, and yet he takes it out on other people.
See, I was just looking at him going, I miss it when he had spiders on his back like in Raise the Lost Ark.
And people that have no idea.
Alfred Molina, Doc Ock, was the guy in Indiana Jones with tarantulas on his back.
He also played cards against Mad Max.
Did he? What?
No. He played cards against Mad Max.
Oh.
Maverick.
Oh, right. I just thought him and Tom Hardy sitting there one day.
Oh, yeah, it could be that Tom Hardy.
No, look, they're allowed their opinion, but...
Just because they're wrong.
But
yes, so was the naked guy with the prostitute buying tomatoes.
I think Spider-Man was his favourite movie, actually. You can't defend that Green Goblin.
Probably shit. It's probably Sam Raimi.
I mean, really. That Green Goblin...
As Sammy told me on today's show, that was not the original design.
I don't care. I just judged the movie, not what was...
If he was a true director who had balls, he would have stood up and said, no, I'm not making him look like a fucking Power Ranger villain.
And, I don't... The Tobey Maguire, he cried more than Frodo.
Oh.
And I thought...
Christ, not stop.
The new guy might be like might be a bit rude and all that, but at least he wasn't a whinging.
Yeah,
Or endless.
Well, that's what I like.
Oh.
All Anakin does is whinge. Yeah, what's a trilogy of the same shit, and that's your fucking hero.
Yeah, I don't.
Not
And
worth.
did you even bring up Kirsten Dunst and the wonderful character she plays?
Well, how many men she can bang in one film?
Not just that, but how many times all she does needs to be done is to be rescued every movie.
Because she's useless.
And people are talking about Emma Stone being useless in the new.
Hey,
one.
Emma Stone's hot.
Yeah, but that's not the point. It doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah, it does.
At least she's got some kind of character. Fucking Mary
Get him,
Jane.
Tiger.
Mary Jane in that movie. That trilogy is just useless. She's just there. Like there is nothing she does.
Exactly.
Well,
She's not even attractive.
Well, she does run across New York to be with Peter. That's something in a wedding dress. That would be pretty hard.
Yeah, after leaving the man, she was getting married. How nice of you.
Yeah, yeah. What was it about Andrew Garfield being an ass? Look, I don't love the new Spider-Man, or even like it that much.
It's just there.
But it didn't. Like I didn't sit there and go like the original trilogy, where I was like, "This is just dog shit." Like, what have people seen it?
And plus, the new one has that man P1 in it.
Yeah, that's right. That automatically gives it a force.
I am going to go through every credit on that name to make sure I find him.
I know
Not his real name.
He better be an owl in it too. Like, just, woo, woo! That would be awesome. If P1, if you can somehow change Spider-Man.
P1's Jamie Foxx. I'm sure of it. We just don't know it. Which really worries me if it actually was.
Really? I haven't even seen. See, everyone's like talking about the new Spider-Man trailer. Or
It's pretty
whatever.
awful.
I haven't even seen. I don't care.
The only part with
I
Jamie
don't
Foxx
give a
saying,
shit
"Yes,
about
I'm
it.
Electro."
Like I've never. It's not like look. I'm just not interested in Spider-Man as a character. Like I'm yet to see something that makes me go, "This is a good character."
Spider-Man's not Batman.
Yeah, well,
That's pretty much all you need to do.
well. Yeah.
What else is not worth a kick in the ass?
Spoilers. Speaking of the devil, P1 gives us a topic, which is got a topic for you guys to kick in the ass.
Well, where else are we going to kick it? In the balls?
Yeah, maybe
cool.
that'll be another spin-off show. The rate you're going,
A kick in the neck.
you're going to have every body part taken care
Which
of.
probably everyone on the podcast, no one listening.
I'm tired of films being so half and lazy, where story and character development is second to special effects. Do you feel that this? I thought we said no. do you feel this is becoming the cinematic way? And if so, can you give it a quick, swift kick in the ass? Okay.
I'm going to give you a kick in the ass because you know we don't take questions. And you even supported us on that.
Oh, but that it is a topic.
We'll phrase it as a topic.
Okay, I'll rephrase this as a topic. Why is Hollywood being so... That's a question
It's your question. And we're breaking it up in our own terms. Do you think that Hollywood's being a bunch of dickheads by spoiling shit, or whatever his fucking question was?
I tell you, I can talk about this. But okay.
Apparently not.
Okay. Cheep. Basically,
So my throat's fucked.
basically the problem with I don't know about you, but the whole... Basically, TV has been really good this year.
Oh, yeah.
And-
some TV. You're
For the
talking
most
about
part.
it. Big Brother?
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time because I've got a few thoughts on it. I've got a few boots to kick up. Yeah,
The whole show.
yeah. That's tough. We'll do a Big Brother special.
Oh, no!
Yeah, we will. We'll sit there.
Where?
We will sit there and we'll watch one of these late nights, and we'll give a critical analysis on what's going on with the people sleeping.
I will shoot my...
4 hours straight. I don't know what it's like in the States, but in Australia, it's people sleeping and people. What happened on the show last night? I think they were fucking sleeping.
As Billy Connolly said, it's people in a house watching people in a fucking house. What existence do you have?
Yeah.
And Game of Thrones, people watch, I can't get into that Game of Thrones, it's not much story. Fuck off. These are the same media to watch that Big Brother shit.
Half the audience goes, I like that show.
Well, fuck off. Fuck off and live in a house. Go. Seriously, no. If you like Big Brother, turn this off now. I don't want you. Unlike the page. Don't
Listen to Wayne.
No,
don't listen to Wayne. He loves you. He really does. He really does.
But if you like Sex and the City, kill yourself right now.
Did you? The author of Sex and the City was out giving a seminar for people last week.
Which yeah, kick out of the country. She doesn't live here.
No, she was here, and I got in, like, a whole bunch of girls went from work, and they asked, do you want to come? I was like, I don't, but I know. It was like Marty McFly. There's only one man that can help her out.
I would pull a John Malkovich in the line of fire. I would get that plastic gun and shoot that woman.
Well, he wasn't...
Actually, I wouldn't. If he actually hears, I'm not going to kill her. Just in my mind.
My opinion of Sex and the
It's the fans that shit me, actually.
Yeah, that's right. It's not. I wouldn't mind so much if people turn around and said, "Oh,
They're great, strong women.
yeah,
No, they're not.
yeah." Well, that's just it. It does.
We have better morals than they do.
I gotta say, anyone who admires them for the morals and all that, I go, "Oh, really?" It sort of makes for me, just me, it makes women look bad in my point of view.
As a female, is very offensive.
That's right. My feminine side.
That's right. I love how in any if you're racist, it's always the person that's like, just say I was insulting a black person. It's not the black person gets upset; it's the white person next to him. Go, I find that offensive. It's like you're not even black. It's like I have to stick up for these people. Why? Because they can't stick up for themselves. It's like you're being racist yourself by not let them fucking speak for themselves.
Well, there's a difference, isn't there, between a joke and true racism? Isn't there?
Of course there is. People need to lighten up. When it comes to humour, it's all good fun. No, I mean, everyone, I don't care what anyone says, I'm not racist, but no, everyone is racist in their own way. Every single person in the planet is, even God. Why would he put all those poor Ethiopian kids in the middle of a shithole? He's a bastard.
Yeah, but that's religion's a whole other topic.
Religion needs the boot the size of the world to be kicked in its ass, because we could do a whole show on religion, but if we do that, P1 will be a guest.
Maybe we should have a special. Yeah, we'll do that.
That'll be real smart.
Do that, and maybe we'll send that special to individual people who really, really won't be.
I tell you what, the person who doesn't deserve a kick in the ass is the new pope.
Yeah, well,
sticking up for gays and
yeah, I gotta say, first time in a long time, I've gone, good on the Pope.
Good on you, Franny. You're not bad.
Well, you can stay, Franny. That'll do, Franny.
Little Franny poo.
No, I mean, look, I've got my own views on racism and all that sort of jazz. But jazz. There's not enough jazz in the racism. But yeah, what was I talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, we got the topic. Okay, the topic, movies. Okay.
Tell me, even answer his question.
It wasn't a question. It was more of a topic thing.
Fair enough.
Or we turned it into a topic thing. But basically, the problem with movies this year is that the scripts are 2/3 done. That's what it feels like to me.
You get to the third act
and they've fallen apart. Most of them, in fact, all. Yeah. And I think at the moment, some of the ideas are good that are going around. Some.
I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think too. But Hollywood really, in my opinion, the fact that we've had some really, really good TV has sort of just illustrated just how under par some of the writing is in movies at the moment.
Yeah, I just say, Breaking Bad, don't you pull a third act shit on me. I'm going to be happy.
I think I remember hearing a long time ago from a teacher at school, like
it sounds made up. I heard from a teacher a long time ago.
Yeah, and they turned around and they said, "Look, if you see a pool table go past us in this room."
I was still confused. That's really weird.
But basically, what they turn around, they said that always figure out your ending. First, or come up with I mean, that should be towards the beginning of the thought process. And it feels to me, all these movies, I could write a list: Iron Man 3,
just all
Wolverine, Oblivion,
Star Trek 2.
Yeah, that.
The Wrath of Khan. I mean, you've got Into Darkness.
Yeah, I mean, I really wish they'd sit there and actually, because what's being done. There's some nice effects and all that, but just tweak your scripts a bit. Like, that's fundamentally where they're all falling down. It's got nothing. I've seen some great CG this year. I haven't seen a lot of great scripts this year.
There's nothing.
So
that could lead into another question, though.
What?
Apollo Creed, that's meant to be a decent movie.
Okay. It's not really a question, it's a topic.
But that is meant to be a good... I can't remember what movie it is, but that's getting a lot of praise at the moment.
In case anyone the people playing at home, basically,
for my random ass subjects that just go off on topic.
Basically, it's been announced last week that one of the guys, I think he won Sundance.
Yeah, he's winning all the Sundance shit at the moment.
He he released a film called Fruitvale Station, but
Yeah,
he
that's
is
the
asked.
Station.
Yeah, Fruit Station.
Pool table at a station? See, this show's all connected.
He was caught having sex with a prostitute.
At Sundance, while looking for a pool table.
Yeah, that's right. Now, tomatoes. And they said, look, we can't give you tomatoes. How'd you like to make a movie?
Good idea. Tomatoes. Red? Like Apollo. After he gets killed.
Basically, this guy's decided it's...
I don't see Apollo Creed. The pool table comes past his grave.
You should have stopped the fight!
It's that final punch is at the pool table. Sorry, we're going on a Rocky stupidity.
Yeah,
that was his wife's reaction. Oh my god!
It's a pool table going past, woo! And Drago should be sitting on top of it. I cannot be defeated, neither can this table.
I wonder what I have no idea what the fuck on about.
Yeah, but look, okay, now this guy, what have you even said what this real story is?
Probably not.
How are we supposed to analyze it if we can't even get this out?
I fucked this movie up on 2 occasions today. On Dragon the Wolf, which if you haven't heard, and now this. I can't get this movie proper. I'm not going to be able to see this movie ever.
The story is, this man who's having sex with a tomato has said, I really want to do Rocky. Basically, he's had a dream all his life to make the... What? What are you laughing at? He's had a dream all his life. Will somebody wake him up? That's what I'm thinking. He's like, I've got to direct a movie. Somebody wake him up.
He's just in a coma. He wakes up. Shit!
He wakes up and I've got to direct a movie about fruit.
And they said, what about Apollo Creed? Much better!
But, okay, he's one dream. Okay, one of his dreams is to direct a film that features
tomatoes.
Is heavily focused on the character of Apollo Creed. Now, for anyone who's dead, should we explain who Apollo Creed is?
Oh, if you don't know Apollo Creed, I got another rant.
Apollo Creed's killing me.
I'm not going to go on a rant, but if you don't know who Apollo Creed is,
Apollo Creed was
who?
Trying to go full Apollo Creed. Basically, Apollo Creed was the rival of Rocky Balboa in the original Rocky film.
If you don't know who Rocky is, then Jesus Christ.
Wayne's shaking. You think he's
I'm angry. No, this is... I'm insulted to be able to explain this. Rocky Balboa. Do you remember that guy sitting next to us? He's explaining the whole history to the poor bastard. This Rocky, he's a boxer. Like, fucking idiot. Why are you seeing Rocky 6 if you don't know what it is?
I remember Adam, your friend Adam, sitting there. He turned around to him because Adam, Wayne's friend, is a big Rocky fan. This guy's giving this big history to his friend who can't obviously speak much English in the cinema.
Explaining all
the previous 5 Rocky films. And would you mind being quiet? They're on DVD.
It's like, look, we'll get up and react the whole fucking movie before this one starts. How about that?
But Apollo Creed was the rival of Rocky in the first 2. He became his best friend in 3.
No, he wasn't. Paul, he's been.
And ended up suffering a horrible death at the hands of...
Spoilers. Only 30 years ago. But
of a Russian villain called Ivan Drago in the 4th film. So, how do you feel about this?
Well, about Apollo Creed being killed.
Back to Apollo Creed, he's going to open a fruit shop.
That would be a better story. I'm worried about it because Stallone is going to be returning as Rocky naturally.
Yeah, but as a supporting role. I mean,
supporting.
Yeah.
Stallone ain't going to be able to give this shit away.
I think it's got potential. I'm
definitely for it, but only if it's done right.
Yeah, I mean, look,
if it's done any way that we're talking about with a pool table, then no. It really worries me.
You don't stop this table, no matter what. I'm for it if they got the story right. But you got to turn around. What people have to do is turn around and not say he's got to have this character, he's got to have that character, he's got to have this character. It's not Rocky. It's a spin-off of Rocky.
Okay, the characters you do need. Burt Young.
Do you?
Yes.
Why do you need it?
Because he'll be part of the training crew. Tony Burton will have to be a part of it.
Yeah, that I can.
Because he was Apollo's trainer, naturally. So I think you need those 3, and you need Apollo's wife.
I would love it.
Because you need a scene in there with her having not a go at Rocky, but explaining the whole, you shouldn't have let Apollo die.
Why I'm saying that not to judge it. There was always a feeling to me that the one sort of loophole that the whole story had, like for anyone who doesn't know,
Rocky's brain damage gone away. His kid growing up.
yeah.
His house changing.
All right. But that me and Wayne, Rocky to us was a huge thing when we were kids.
Still is.
Still is.
I flew to America not for sport, just to write those stories.
I know, pretty much. But the whole, it always felt a bit left open, the whole relationship between the two families after the death of Apollo, which I thought would have been covered a bit more in 4. But they might have. They cut out. They probably cut out all the
best part.
So that always felt a bit open to me. But look, if this guy's really passionate, the way he says
He said he's had a dream.
That's right. I can't get rid of this dream. I'll have to make a movie. Like, if he is that passionate about it, I say, look, give him a chance. Who knows? I was one of those who turned around and said Rocky Balboa, it was a crap idea, and it turned out to be pretty good. So, you never know. I mean, it could be great. It could be...
But the idea of a retired basketball player playing him, I don't like that idea.
Who's playing him?
Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan from Chronicles, people. Great actor. I think he's a perfect choice. Michael Jordan playing Apollo Creed. What? This is fucking stupid.
You don't stop this fight until I put this ball in the
Great acting. You didn't see him in Space Jam?
I mean, it does open the question, though. I mean, how would you feel about if Dolph Lundgren? Or, no, you don't want
he can't be a goodie. Maybe his grandson fights him. Just put everyone's grandkids in it.
I mean, but it's funny because the immediate reactions I see in the net are like, "Oh, Rocky can't fight again," and all. But
he won't.
As long as the focus isn't on that, then
they've already said he will not fight at all.
See. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it could go either way. Like, that's my honest opinion. It could go either way. But yeah, should we end like the show pretty soon? Have you got anything else to talk about?
I'm knackered. I'm crying. I'm throat sore. I'm fucked.
How many? You did 2 podcasts.
I have done 2 long ass shows. It's taken it out of me.
And in between, you got your ass rammed by an Indian woman driving down the road.
Ass rammed. One pool table.
Let me through! I'm on this pool table.
Yes. I think that's it for a kick in the ass.
But what's that over there?
I agree. Something's not right about this place.
What? That's a kid sleeping. What?
Holy shit!
Look, we don't want any trouble, mate!
You got trouble now, you piece of trash! What are you doing in here with my dog?
We're just trying to do a fucking podcast with the wrong house! Yeah, look, mate, we just made a one mistake, it's all!
Damn right you made a mistake! Oh, right, you be running, sucker! And you tell that realty company that I ain't selling, you hear? We ain't gonna be terrorized!
Well, what do you mean terrorized? We're just doing a podcast, you dickhead! Yeah, fuck you! Not worth a kick in the ass! So, was that house really worth a kick in the ass?
Kick!